let me just say this. If they finish within 5-6 games of first, let's face facts. They probably don't get a lottery ticket with Shohei Ohtani, but they better invest something. They better take the Miggy money and spend it on somebody good. Because the division, as much as it feels like it's a crap division and up for grabs this year, the same thing will be true next year. Now, if you want to swing for the fences, because in Shohei Ohtani, if you think of it, let's say it's $70 million the Tigers offer. You're spending $35 million on a great hitter and $35 million on a great pitcher.
That's right.
And you still have a team payroll that is nowhere near the top of the major leagues. And you're getting 2 players for the price of 1. Now, that comes with as much as that is a benefit, it is also a risk because one injury takes 2 players out of one out of your rotation, one out of your everyday lineup.
It could. Now, there are some people that think that, okay, let's say that you have an arm injury that you could still hit. And that has happened. But I agree with you. To me, it's almost like, yeah, if you get hurt, then you're kind of screwed on this. But would I want my owner to take a swing at it? Yep. I don't know if it's the years that you'd have to commit to the contract that I don't know if that's where I don't know if the Tigers can stay in the long run on this on dollars and cents. They have deep pockets, but other teams have deeper pockets for the long term. What is he going to sign? Is he going to sign a 4-year deal? Is he going to sign a 5-year deal? Or is he going to sign a 10-year deal?
Well,
because those are the questions. I'm just loving the ride of watching this guy play because he's unbelievable. He is truly the unicorn of baseball. And because of what he's doing, and we see it in college baseball where there's still guys that pitch and they'll also, play in the field somewhere else and they'll hit. And I think because Ohtani's done it so successfully, we're going to see more and more players that matriculate to the major leagues that will be hitters and DH or hitters and a position player because their bats are just too valuable because they can flat out hit.
Yeah, but nobody's going to be the best at both in the game.
Probably not.
No.
Probably not. No, but there are players that are like that are out there. You saw them in the College World Series.
By like that, you mean can do it.
Can do it, yeah. Well, we'll see. I mean, difference in looking at a 20-year-old kid and looking at a guy who's played professionally for 10 years.
I mean, it's the impossible dream, of course, but I like that we're trying.
Powerball.
Yeah, exactly. But that's why we're trying to figure out
Exactly.
what's the path. And I like what you've laid out. I mean, money-wise, when Cabrera's money, contract comes off the books, they're already lower in payroll compared to a lot of other teams. The thing is, there's no salary cap in Major League Baseball. I mean, you can spend what you want to spend. Do you have the owner? Or will Illich, reroute and be more like his father and say, I will force this guy to turn down the most insane contract in sports history. I mean, it's kind of what you have to do, right?
You have to. If you're going to say no to us, it's going to be because
Yep.
you turned down the biggest, most insane contract anyone has ever looked at.
It will not be because of money.
I would love to see, and here's how, to sweeten the deal, what I would do if I were Chris Illich is I would also get on board right now and try to negotiate a deal where in the next year or two, whatever it is when these players can come over, of landing one of those top Japanese players that we saw in the World Baseball Classic.
Yeah.
They got the one hitter and the one pitcher that are outstanding players. And they showcased it in the World Baseball Classic. You can get one of those guys as well to try, hey, look, we're working on this. We're trying to make things more comfortable.
Get you a buddy.
Wasn't
that a Mike
Which is
Ilitch
exactly
line?
what Mike Ilitch said about Pavel Datsyuk. We're going to get you a buddy. And they never really got him a buddy. But,
I was just saying that.
All right, they're going to get you a buddy. I think they drafted late in his career. Maybe I don't know, was Svechnikov still part of that or not? But get him a buddy, and you can have a couple of absolute studs on this team. But of course, it costs money, right? And Ohtani's going to cost you through the roof. These other guys, they're probably going to be $20 million, $30 million players when they come into the league because they're that good.